I started using educational technology in my classes when I started using Blackboard, really as a way of interacting with students outside of the class session time. They use their handheld devices, they use their laptops, they're engaging online and sending emails and so forth. And so having them log in to write a blog, right, where they would keep their journals was, sort of part of their usual process. Studying Africa in Knoxville, Tennessee, in fairly landlocked, in the middle of the South, Tennessee, United States of America, there is a distance both in their practical life and geographically, and as a result of that, also really sort of mentally. What's on their mind is not the Africa first thing. So OIT has been enormously instrumental in helping my students engage with Africa, really. I mentioned the use of Blackboard. One of the things I put on Blackboard are interactive maps so that students can begin to think spatially about Africa, where it is in the world, right? And get an association with the countries, the states. I'm very lucky to have gotten very thankful to have gotten the Faculty First grant, which allows me to elaborate on the use of interactive maps. And what this will do is then, one of the pieces of the project is that students will be able to click on and really see images of Fez in Morocco or Lagos, Nigeria. They get to see an urban area in an African country, right now, today. And so that technology really helps them to engage with and make the reading that they're doing in their textbook come to life. Oh, this is a real place. Another way that OIT has been helpful to me is the use of DMS, Digital Media Services. Historian Basil Davidson put together this documentary series that makes use of original documentary films from the early 20th century of Africa, of Europeans in Africa. Given that these videos are 45 minutes long and they cover a wide range of issues, what I asked Digital Media Services to do is to break them down into clips, for maybe 3 to 7 minute clips. And those 3 to 7 minute video clips actually correspond with sections in the textbook, so that students can read a particular section, the development of railways in Eastern Africa or French West Africa or Equatorial Africa during colonial rule, and then click on a clip of a piece of that documentary that shows the development of those railways and has along with it the discussion that historian Basil Davidson applies to that footage, explaining what happens.